Hello guys, and welcome to No Sevens Dice Club, part B of a random shooter. How to beat a random shooter, how to profit off of a random shooter. And in this video, part B, we're going to talk about something I learned at the casino, and I wanted to share with you guys. It is a pretty conservative way, and it's an aggressive way of how to beat the shooter. So in part A, I was showing you how to beat the random shooter at the end, and I 7 out, and I said that was the end. I didn't realize that the puck was off. So it allows me to go over this and do part B. Also comment, guys, if you like how the camera is set up. It takes me a couple of minutes to set this thing up. It takes me about 20-30 minutes to set up this camera, the way it all balances out. But I think I like this camera setup. Hopefully I can duplicate this in the future. Okay, so what we were doing was that in part A, I was showing you how to bet on an aggressive strategy at the end, and the puck was off and I rolled a 7. I said that was out. That was the end of it, but it's not true. The puck was off, so we're going to keep on rolling. And and it gives me an opportunity to do a conservative, super aggressive strategy with no money, hardly any risk. The most we're going to risk is $12, and we have a potential to make $400 on a random shooter. Just depends on how aggressive you want to be with this strategy. It's super cool, super easy, and we're going to knock it out pretty quickly. So because the puck was off, we're going to try to establish a point, and we're going to use our patriotic dice, and we're going to go and I'm going to run through this aggressive, super easy strategy. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the dice, move the puck, and so we're going to still do the aggressive strategy like what we talked about. So the most we're going to risk is $12. Okay. What we're going to do is these are going to be our points. So we're going to lay them out. So what we're going to do is say we're playing just a 6. We hit the 6 the first time. It's going to pay $7. Okay, so that's going to be our first hit, $7. It's going to hit again. It's going to get paid $7. So we hit the 6 again. It's going to pay us $7. Now let's back up for a second. We hit the 6 the first time. Okay. It pays out $7. So what we're going to do is that if we hit a 7, we're going to put this in our chip rack. We're going to collect this and put this in our chip rack. If we 7 out before we establish another 6, we make $1 profit. Okay, so it's ultra conservative, super low risk. All right, we hit the 6 again. It's going to pay us another $7. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to tell the dealer to bring it to $18. So we're going to bring this to $18. We're going to collect $2 in profit. Now remember, we're not playing the 8 right now. We're only worried about the 6. So we're going to collect $2 in profit. And then this is going to be $4 left is all what we have into this, okay? Because we had $6 original. And then we're going to collect $2, so we minus 2. It's going to leave us $4. All we're into this game right now is $4 on our third hit. So we have 7 and 7. We're going to go to 18 on our third hit. On our third hit, we're going to get paid $21. Okay, third hit, $21. So we're going to tell the dealer to go up to. We're going to tell him to go up to 30, like we did before. So what we're going to do is he's going to fix all this for us. So he's going to take 30 and he's going to move this off to the side. Okay, so he's got 30. So what we have is $4, right? So our $4 that we originally had on the second one to go to 18 was right here. So we had the $4 to match. So now we're not in this at all. All of our money is in our chip rack. On our third hit, we make $9 profit. So $4 is the money that was still left on our table. That was our money. So 4 minus 4 is 0. So we're left with a $5 profit. Okay, on the third hit. So this $5 profit. So no matter what, we're on the third hit, $5. We have 30, casino money, $5 profit. Fourth hit, all right, pays out $35 on the fourth hit. On the fourth hit, pays out $35 if we hit the 6 again. Then we're going to tell the dealer to bring it to 60. So we're going to bring it to 60. And then, so right now we've collected $10 in profit. $10 in profit. 5 from this one and 5 from this one. From the third hit, $5, and from this one, $5. So we've collected $10 in profit. Casino's money, extra money for us, okay? On our fifth hit, instead of 4, like it was on the aggressive strategy, we're doing the fifth hit. On the fifth hit, it's going to pay us $70. And we're going to tell the dealer to bring it down. We're going to bring it all the way back down. And so we are going to collect $199 in profit, minus the $6 original. So you're going to walk away with $193 in profit. Okay? Ultra safe, super conservative. It's the way to go. All from $6, and you're out of the game. You're out of the game come the third hit. Super safe, ultra conservative, and that's how we're going to play this game. All right. So let's go ahead and get this party started and see what we can do. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. We're going to roll some numbers. We're going to go with the 4141 because that's what the random shooter was using in part A. And so we're going to set it up 4141. Okay, here we go. And I'm just doing a simple toss, guys. It's nothing too elaborate. So we have a 5-6, which is an 11. So we're going to mark the 11. And I'm just going to leave them right here for you guys so that way you guys can see them. And just a simple overhand toss. Wow. That's the problem with having a super radical bouncy table is we lose a dice. So dice off the table, so no roll. Hopefully that dice is okay. I don't like chipping up my dice when they roll off when they bounce off the board. So 4-1, 4-1. All right, that's a 5. 3-2 is a 5, so 5. There we go. So our point marker is going to be a 5. And we're going to mark it. So a 5. All right, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. The dice are helping us out today at the 5-3, so that's an 8. We're going to move that right in the field of vision for you guys. 5, 3, 8. So we're going to collect $7, and that's going to go in our rack. So we have $7 in profit. We're going to move this down here for right now, and that's on the 8. All right, here we go again. 6, 2. So this is another 8 right here, guys. 6, 2. So we are going to collect another $7, which brings us to a total of $18. So here we go. So we're going to take this, we're going to tell the dealer. I forgot to bring these over with me. So we are going to bring this up here. This is going to go to 18. $2 profit going back in our chip rack. So we have $4 max invested in this, $6 max invested in this. So right now on the board we have $10 total. That's all of our money on there. Pretty neat, huh, guys? Where else would you get a cool, kick-ass strategy like this? Not too many places will share a really good strategy like this on YouTube. All right. We're still going to use the 4-1-4-1 dice set. Oh, I spoke too soon. A kiss of death. 6-1, 7 out. Well, there was a kick-ass strategy until we hit a 6-1. Well, guys, the good thing is we've only risked $10 on this session. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try this again. We're going to do one more session. We're going to do one more session. We're going to set it all up for us, and we're going to try it out again. All right. Okay. Alrighty, guys. The point marker is off. And we're going to try to establish a point real quick. And guys, stay tuned for tomorrow night, Tuesday night. We're going to go over our Week 6 picks. That's a 5-4-9. We're going to go over our picks and see how we did last week on our college football picks. It'll be really fun. I got a lot of emails talking about the LSU game coming up with Florida. I'm looking forward to diving into that with you guys. And we're going to talk about the dark horse team this week. And we're going to do 5 picks. I had a viewer ask me if we can do, instead of doing 4 picks, if we can step it up to 5 picks. So we're going to do 5 picks, and we're also going to talk about who is our bullies for this week, and how we're going to do the money line and parlay it. All right, here we go. I'm short 1 dice, so because it decided not to cooperate and be with us tonight. All right, here we go. All right, that's a 6-4, that's a 10. Doesn't help us, it doesn't hurt us. So, definitely not a don't count. All right, we have a 6-2. That's an 8. So we are going to collect. We are going to collect $7. So right now we're hedging. We're only got $6 on the table right now. All right, shooter has them. Dice out. Here we go. And that's a hard 6, 3-3. Hard 6. These dice are definitely like the camera light. They like to help me out when it comes down to shoot these videos. So we have a 6. So right now, technically, we don't have anything, any of our money at risk because we have the 8, which is covered, and the 6, which is covered. All right. So basically, we have no money at risk right now. If we hit a 7 now, we walk away with a $2 profit. Do we win a 7? No. Maybe I shouldn't talk about 7s. And guys, it is the most dominant 7 on this table that I face. The one that gives me nightmares, the 5-2. So, worst case scenario is that we hit a 7, but we still walk away with a $2 profit. So, that's our profit. Even though we lose this, we still have $14. So we didn't lose anything, but we still made $14. We still made $2. So we had, so we still walk away. We didn't lose anything. We've made money on this shooter, but that's the problem with betting on random shooters. But I like to go over the strategy real quick with you guys one more time. So that way you do understand it. I'm not going to sit here and shoot forever and show you how it's done. It's real simple. So what we're going to do is let's say hypothetically, I want to go over this with you guys so we can do this hypothetically. Say we have $30. We're on our third hit. We have $30 on the 8, and we roll it, and you know the puck's off. We roll it, the puck, and we hit an 8, and so it's an 8 right now. So the puck is on the 8. We have $30 that we were working on. One thing you can do 2 different options. You can sit here, and if you don't have a lot of money on this one, you can pull this one down, slide this one over. So when you have $30 working on your 6, okay? And one thing else you can do, say you do have some money on this one. Say we have $18. Say we have $18 on this 8. On this 6. We have $18. Go ahead and pull down this money. There's no reason to have this money on there while we have the puck on. Collect this money. Put this money in your rack. There's no reason to have more money on risk when you already have the point on the 8. Collect this money, put it in your rack, save it for a rainy day. And that way you're just working just the 6. And this way it lessens the risk. Or if you want to, you can take this off and you can bring the $30 here. It's totally however you want to do it. Okay, so for a quick recap, instead of doing the 4 score hits like I mentioned to you before in the Part A video, we are going to do 5 score hits. We're going to collect $7 on the first one. We are going to collect $7 again on the second one. That's going to bring us to $18. So with the $18, that's going to bring us to $18. $18, okay? The next hit is going to be $21. $21, okay? And we're going to switch that out. We're going to combine 18 and the 21 into 30. Okay? And then what we're going to do next is we hit the 6 again or the 8, whichever one, the 6 or the 8. And we are going to get paid $35. Hold on 1 second. I need more chips down here. So we're going to get paid $35 on the 4th one. And then that's going to pay, once we hit the 4th one again, that is going to pay us, we're going to combine it to, we're going to have $30. That's going to bring us to $35. $35. And then what we're going to do is we're going to press the 30 and the 35 into 60. So it's going to, there's 60. Okay. And then that's going to pay us, and then that's going to hit again for the 5th time, and then that's going to pay us 70. That's going to pay us 70. So the 5th one is going to pay us $70. I'm missing a chip. Come on down, the price is right. So that's going to pay us 70. And then on our 5th hit, we are going to pull down. We're going to collect all this money. So first hit, $7. Second hit, $7. It's going to bring us to $18 with the original $6 that we've had on here. Then we're going to collect $2 in profit on the second hit, which is going to bring us to $21. We're going to go to 30. On the 3rd hit, we're going to collect the $5 profit. And then on the 4th one, you know, once when it hits again on this 30, we're going to collect a $35 profit on the 4th hit. $35. Which is going to press that up, and we're going to go to 60. $60. And then on the 5th score hit with the $60 pressed up, we're going to collect $70. And then after that, we're going to tell the dealer, take our bets down. And we're going to collect $200 right here. Pretty simple. And, well, it's going to be $199 minus $6. So $193. $193. And one thing, too, is that one thing I want to mention too is that if you notice that this guy who's throwing, if he's getting up there in his dice throwing, and he's shooting say anywhere from 10 to 20 times, and you're feeling like he's getting close to hitting his 7-out ratio, you can go ahead and pull down. When I was at the casino and I was doing this strategy, I pulled down right when I got to $30 3 times. And because I felt like he was getting close, And funny enough, out of the 3 times where I felt like he was getting close, he 7'd out on the next one. So I would have lost this $30 profit. You have to trust your inner tuition, your inner instincts, your inner gut that if it's going to if you're going to 7 out or if he's going to 7 out, go ahead and pull down your bet. The third one, the third time I pulled down after the 30, he hit the 6 4 more times. I mean, he hit like 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. I mean, he was just pounding the 6s. But I thought he was going to hit the 7. I could have collected. I could have kept it up there, and I probably could have hit the $70, the home run slam right here, the grand slam of them all. But I figured that the way he was shooting, the 2 previous times he didn't get past 8. So once when the 8th roll came up, and he was at the 30, I went ahead and I pulled down. He ended up shooting about 21, 22 times on his third and final session. But rather be safe than sorry. There's no crying in the game of craps when you're walking away with an extra $30 in your pocket off of a random shooter. But that's it, guys, for part B of how to make money off of a random shooter using the 6 or 8. And the reason why we use the 6 or 8 is because these 2 dice combinations come up more than any other dice combination except for the 7. And that's pretty much it, guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We are going to talk about, like I said, we're going to talk about week 7 at college football. We're going to go in depth about the LSU Florida football game. We're going to talk about 3 more football games too, and then we're going to talk about the dark horse team this week, and we're also going to recap on how we did for week 6. And if you use my picks, you would have had a couple extra $100 in your checking account this week, because we did pretty well on a couple of our SEC teams this week. But that's it, guys. I do appreciate you tuning in, and I can't wait for Thursday night too. Thursday night we're going to go in depth part 2 of this strategy, to use this strategy for us, and it's going to show us how to be aggressive on this strategy using this exact same method, and how to turn $27 into a $700 profit off of one session. It's really cool. The most amount of money you're going to risk is $27. It's a really, really cool strategy. I did it at the casino. I try all my strategies at the casino before I release them on video, so that way it doesn't look good just on paper. It actually works at the casino. I did it about a week ago, and I won $300 on one session. I pretty much floored the casino when I showed them this strategy. They couldn't believe that somebody could think of something like this. And then also in that strategy, I'm going to show you how I bet and I get the dealers involved, because with this strategy, you're going to work the hell out of those dealers. So they're going to try to keep track with you. If they're really good dealers, they're going to get involved in this game. They're going to want to help you make money, because when you're making money, they're definitely going to be making money, and they're going to be liking you, and they're going to be doing everything they can to help you out. But that's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow night. And I look forward to tomorrow night when I have to set up this camera again, and it's going to take me another 20 to 30 minutes. Alrighty, guys. Well, have a good night. Good luck in getting no sevens. And please email me at No Sevens Dice Club. It's NO, the number 7 with an S, Dice Club at gmail.com. You can send me all your emails on there, and just let me know if there's any concerns, questions, comments, anything else. Send them down below. I'll try to answer as many as I can. I get pretty busy during the day doing other things, but I try to get to all my emails. Alrighty, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.